Our last mini review lesson of the day. Remember, I'm going pretty quickly because this should be a review. We've been doing Unit 5 since February. Alright, write the equation of a line perpendicular to y equals 2x plus 4, and it goes through the point negative 2, 0. Alright, so writing a line that's perpendicular is pretty straightforward, right? My slope here is 2. So my perpendicular slope should be negative, because this is positive, and it should be flipped, right, if it's the reciprocal. So if I flip 2 over 1, the flip is going to be 1 over 2. I'm sorry, I'm trying to focus this video. Alright, so looking at it, 2 and negative 1 over 2 are negative reciprocals, which means these two lines would be perpendicular. So a line that would have this slope is perpendicular. But it must also go through the point negative 2, 0. So I need to plug in these two values to figure out what y-intercept would create a line that would go through that point. So if it has to go through the point negative 2, 0, I know that negative 2 is my y and 0 is, negative 2 is my x and 0 is my y. So I'm going to plug those two values into the equation. If I can ever get this document camera to focus. Alright, so 0 is equal to negative 1 over 2 times negative 2 plus b. Alright, so let's do this multiplication first. I'm going to do negative 1 over 2 times negative 2. So negative 1 over 2 times negative 2 gives me 1. So 0 is equal to 1 plus b. And I'm trying to solve for b so I can plug it back in. So I know that I must isolate b, get it by itself. So subtract 1 on both sides. So that means 0 minus 1 gives me a negative 1. So b is equal to negative 1. Alright, let's plug that in to what we had before. Here was our equation before we solved for b. So all we're going to do is keep that slope and I wrote m. Y equals negative 1/2 x. My m is the negative 1/2. And then for b, I'm just going to put in minus 1. So this is the equation of a line that's perpendicular to this line and passes through that point.